Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I am here with,
Prince,
and what'd you
and
play, and what'd you place?
I played Infernobles, and I got second place at the LCS.
Alright, and you want to do any shoutouts before we hop in?
Yeah, of course, I want to shout out to the Infernoble Lab, GM Franco, and B. They're the guys who made the skeleton for the list. I just took their list and built upon it. So big shout out to those guys. Shout out to Ben the Awesome and Atlas on DB Rated. They also kind of helped with making this list. And just some other shout outs too. Shout out to Trinity, shout out to PG, Phoenix Gaming, Warrior of Darkness, from all the love that they gave to me for topping at this event. So yeah.
Alright, and with that being said, let's hop right into the list.
All right. So the first cards here are Connector and one Dolphin, three Connector, one Dolphin. The best cards in the deck. Honestly, the best normal summon in one of the best normal summons in the game. To be honest with you, definitely helped a lot in this weekend, last weekend. Next, three Red Layer. Nothing really to say about this. It's a good extender, and also you need it for shooting for the combo for Riser to send it. Uh, After that, we have three Oliver. Basically your tuner extender helps you play through hand traps. Two Fireflint, two Renaud. I only play two of these guys because you don't really need to play three. Um, and you have like seven Rotas, so you can always search them. With Renaud, that card is the best extender in the deck, but you only really need one for turn one to do your combo, and you just need a second one to search off of Roland for like follow up in case it goes to turn three. So you don't really need three. After that, we have one Ogier, one Gear Freed. You just need to play one Ogier. You don't need more than that. One Gear Freed. More than one is really nice in the grind, but honestly, I didn't have enough space to play two, so I just played one. Next, we have one Scales, one Cloak, one Boots, and one of the Trap. You just need one of each. You just need reason why I played these the PK engine is because it helps play around nib, and also sometimes it's also really good to like help combo in your main combo line. You can use them as extenders to help make just synchros. So they were really nice this weekend. And then you have the bricks. I have nothing to say about them. Killed me in the finals. Uh, yeah, the Rhoda. I have one Rhoda, three Heritage, three Durendal. Nothing to say about those staples. Uh, yeah, one Blade, three DDR, one Living Fossil, one Overdone Burial, one Metal Silver. I actually have something to say about Metal Silver. It was really good this weekend. Other times, it really did come in clutch, and it won me a lot of games. Honestly, like a lot of people didn't know what it did. Like a lot of people, use like for example, I played against this Ignister player in top four, and he tried to use AI Reborn, and I had it on the field. I'm like, yeah, you can't. And he's like, oh shit, and then I just negated his field spell, and he just scooped. So it was really nice. It was really nice this weekend. It's really good against everything, honestly, in the format. Other than like Drytron, I guess, but everything else gets affected by this card. So it was really good. I really liked it. Uh, the last cards are three Lightning Storm and one Dark Ruler no more. I didn't play hand traps in the main deck because I was preparing this deck to play against Tribigate, and I just felt like I didn't have enough room to play enough hand traps in the main deck. So instead, I just decided to play Lightning Storm and DRM because if I see those going second versus Tribigate, I just win simply, especially game one, because I can just blow up either their back row or I can blow up their monsters, and I just play through everything if I have a good enough hand, like an average hand. And yeah, it's also good against like Salad, good against Virtual World. Uh, just a lot of matchups that Lightning Storm is just really good against in the main, and also Dark Ruler. It's weird that I played one Dark Ruler, but like I wanted to keep the list at 40, so I just threw in one and that's what I went with. But yeah, that's it for the main deck.
Just wondering about the main deck. Did you regret not playing any more going second cards? Like, did you struggle versus combo matchups game 1?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, I wish I played more, but I didn't have the room. I just didn't have the room for it. But I got second place, so it ended up going, pretty swell, honestly.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm gonna add to that also, like, against Drytron, like, I can't, there's no going second card that's really good against them, so there's no point. Like, Drytron was already a dire roll matchup, so I didn't really care for them. It was just against Tribegate, so like Lightning Storm was all I needed. I didn't really need more.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, moving on to the side deck.
Side deck, 3 Ash, 3 Droll. Those were good. Pretty much good against everything in the meta. 3 Exchange. I played Exchange over Tactical Talents because, well, I had fear of Impermanence. Impermanence is like one of the worst hand traps for Infernoble. It's really hard to play through Impermanence, especially if your opponent knows how to use it, because we don't. It's really hard for us to like negate the Impermanence, because you can just hold it until the Needle Fiber, and we can't combo. And a lot of people didn't know that this weekend. That was the main reason why I played this deck, because people don't know how to use Impermanence, and end up working pretty well for me. But in case of that, I played Exchange because Exchange doesn't care if your opponent uses a hand trap or not. I could just look at your hand and just loop it. So it was nice. It didn't see it often, but in testing it was really good. So it was fine.
So I just have,
Three,
well, sorry, I just have one question about
no,
the
go ahead.
Exchange. So I had a lot of people comment on my video asking why you didn't play Drag Down instead of Exchange. I can probably figure why, but just figured I'd ask you.
Yeah, nah, that's drag down is hell no, dude. Like give my opponent a +1 so they can potentially see a hand trap. Like, nah, or see like an out to my board. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Drag down, I'll never play that card. Yeah. 3 Cyclone. Yeah, you need it. I didn't play Twister because it can suck, man. Like, the discard from Twister can really hurt, because a lot of times you're gonna need everything in your hand to play through interruptions. So that one discard can definitely screw you over, unless it's like a PK monster or a Cult Wing if you open with it. But that's by chance. So most of the time, Twister was it hurt more than it helped. So Cyclone is why I play Cyclone instead. Impermanence, yeah, just generic hand trap, very good against everything.
All right.
Yeah, it's an extra deck. One Appaloosa, to help play through Nib, hand traps, etc. Oridon combo, Needle Fiber, 2 Soul Day. I played 2 Soul Day because, it can come up in the grind. My opponent stops me, I can try again. Another thing too, sometimes I might need to like remove a monster from my field to like do the full combo, so I need like a second of Soul Day to like link it off. But honestly, I might try maybe replacing one of Soul Day with like a Phoenix, Nightmare Phoenix maybe, to help deal with like going second versus like back row and like Tribegate and things like that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know yet. Or Unicorn, actually, Unicorn or Phoenix. Next is Arclight, obviously great card. Low 4 Warrior Underworld, Balmong. This is like the bread and butter. That's how you like combo in this deck. Roland, Riser, 2 Power Tool, you need it. 1 Omega, Busted, Savage, Charles, and Draco Sacked.
Well, I don't really have any questions for the deck. Do you have anything else you want to say before we hop off?
Not really. I'm just happy I was able to get second place with this deck. Like Infernoble's topping in 2021 is pretty insane, if you ask me. I'm not gonna lie, I did get lucky in the top cut with winning some die rolls, but I just appreciated that I was able to make it that far.
Oh, well, actually, I do have one question. Just curious, how many dice rolls did you win throughout the tournament?
Okay, so, I won 5 out of 12. I've played 12 rounds. I won 5 die rolls.
All right, that's
I won
not bad.
2. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
A lot of people expected you to win like 12 out of 12 dice rolls.
Yeah, I saw something in the comment like say like I won 7 die rolls, like bro, no, I did not win 7. I won 5. But yeah, these guys just I don't blame them, bro. Like this deck is kind of cheese, but it's fun. It is fun to like loop your opponent's hand and whatnot.
Oh yeah, if you
But
get the
yeah,
full combo, it's crazy. Like you pretty much
yeah,
just
it's
like
crazy.
auto win.
Hmm.
But yeah, with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.